Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Apology for the lighting today. It's very bright out there. Now I have half curtain on, so I will need to keep changing position to kind of get the best lighting for you guys. Today is to review Carslan. I received quite a few products from their PR box and there are some very good ones. So I was just going to talk about the products that I liked, but I think it actually was to mention all of them. I know a lot of you probably already used their products. I will be more focusing on the products that I really like and to give constructive feedback about the rest. Keep on watching. Start from the two products that I really like. One is their Soft Focus Makeup Powder. This time there are two colors. One is light pink and the other one is blue purple. Two of them, the packagings are the same. The packaging this time, the design I really like. It is more frosted cover and the pot itself is very sleek and very nice. And the puff which come with it is a absolutely plus. It is good size and you will see the shape is more like a point on the top. Very easy to go under the eye area and the puff quality itself is really good. It's very soft and very bouncy. With the color of black, you're very easy to see whether your powder is evenly spread out on the puff or not. And the powder quality this time is really good. I compared Carslan this one with the FLORASIS setting powder, which FLORASIS also have the light pink and the lavender color based powder. They are very similar. Here I'm only talk about like 10% difference. Today what I've done is I used Carslan both powder on half of my face and use FLORASIS on the other half. I used the light pink one from the Both brand, more apply for the under eye area and surround the cheek, and then use the light lavender from the FLORASIS and the blue purple one from the Carslan, more highlighting the middle of the face, that's more central of my face. Both powder are very fine and give you filtered finish straight away. It covering the pores very well. It doesn't sink into the lines. It's smoothing out your skin condition so well. The minor difference is I would say Carslan, this one is a slightly more filter through compared to the FLORASIS. The FLORASIS one is slightly more transparent. When you see the finish of the two cheeks, the both powder give you the, the energy out. You don't feel pale, you don't feel white, but you can't really tell there are colors on your cheeks, and the whole area just being very soft filtered out. I really like Carslan this time. This powder is so beautiful. And then let me just get closer to you guys. Although I applied a little bit eyeshadows on top, but still, you see how smooth here is. Oh, by the way, on lasting part, on my face, Carslan and FLORASIS last exactly the same. Absolutely identical. It's about 4-5 hours, have a minor face oil coming out, mainly on the T-zone. Obviously now it's more towards winter time, so I have less face oil coming out surround the cheek area, but on tip of the nose and surround the nose over here is just minor face oil. You can touch up just by the powder itself. It doesn't get cakey or smudging with foundation. It just changes everything back to original. Next, the good one are this. It is their Lip Glow Serum. Oh, by the way, these are very hyper in China. To be totally honest, if this wasn't included in their PR box, I would actually buy it myself, because this was also highly recommended by Tang, who is the famous Chinese makeup artist who's also the owner of Timage. as you guys know how much I love Timage, this brand. He also recommended Carslan's this serum. Start from their packaging. This time I really like. You look like more like liquid blush. You've seen similar covers like this. It's very good size, very handy. It's not too big, it's not too long, very easy to carry with you. And when you open, it's a lovely applicator. This applicator is really good. It's a good size. It's not too soft, neither too hard, and very easy to apply the product and smoothen it out on your lip. And the color this time I got 3. They are G101, 102 and 103. Here I need to mention this absolutely ticks all my boxes, but depends on your needs. There are pros and cons. One is their pigmentation. On my lip, I have a fairly light lip base color. On my lip, it will give me around 60 to 70% coverage on the first swipe. It does get lighter, does fade out after you talking a lot or drinking water or after 2-3 hours. But the nice thing about this coverage is, although I have a little bit uneven colors around my edge, so the edge of my lip is slightly darker than my actual lip color, this one still can smoothen out the entire lip, made it more even, which is great. But this coverage could be a little bit too light for someone have slightly more darker lip color itself. So bear that in mind. Secondly, formulation. Very comfortable. You literally like wear a lip care product. It's very lightweight, it's very moist as well, and it's not sticky. See, there is no like strings when you do that maneuver. Very light, give you a beautiful glow. And because it's lip serum as well, so it doesn't get dry up later on and does not soak up the moisture from your lip and causing a lot of dead skins. Oh, I have to say, some of the even lip care product does that to your lip. The more you wear it, the longer time you wear it, the more dead skin it actually generates for you. But this one won't. Instead, this one actually smoothen out your lip lines, your dead skins very well. All 3 colors are nude natural base. You can use with makeups or without the makeups. Couple more things I need to mention. Carslan, this one has no smell, no taste, which is absolutely great. However, due to the formulation itself, same with Fenty Beauty or the Sephora one as well, which is fading out. After a few hours, especially if you talk a lot, the color or the product itself is all seems getting thinner around inside of your lip, and the color seems to start moving out to the edges of your lip. So don't get surprised, it will cause unevenness per se after a few hours. For example, can you see it's around here are lighter compared to the edge? And let me reapply. See, can you see the original color? But for me, I don't mind reapply it. Yeah, it's back to the awkward lighting again. Anyway, move on to the next 2. Are from Carslan and work with Dunhuang Museum. They are limited edition. One is highlighter, one is a brow pencil. Let's start from the brow pencil. The brow pencil, it is very sleek shape. It's literally like a pencil shape. One side is the brow comb or brow brush, and the other side is the actual pencil itself. It's more like slim body. First of all, the packaging of this limited edition, I would say the concept is very good. The color design is not bad at all. However, the details I think needs to be improved. The painting on the product itself, it looks a little bit, especially when you see in person, it looks a little bit plasticky and looks a little bit, cheap is the wrong word, but just doesn't look like a limited edition, if you know what I mean. The product itself, 2 of them, for me, how to say, in Chinese we call 无功无过. It means nothing too unique or too outstanding, neither a bad product to use. I would say if you're familiar with the brand itself, Carslan is one of the older brother in Chinese makeup world. It launched way earlier, for example, than FLORASIS, than Flower Notes. The quality of their brand is very stable and standard. It's not a bad thing, which means you have a brand guarantee for you. If you go for Carslan's collection, it will have Carslan's qualities in there. However, when I compare this with other products, I feel they are just stay in the middle. They perform steadily. There is nothing wrong with it, but nothing to really surprise me or as surprised as these two products, because they are outstanding compared to the similar product or similar brands in their price line, for example. The brow pencil is very smooth, there is no cakiness, very easy to draw the shape, and the hardness and softness of the pencil itself is also good. The highlighter inside covering is very, very beautiful. To be honest, the outside packaging, if made as attention to details as the inside covering, I think this product will go to a different level, because the inside product itself is not bad at all. The powder is really fine and the reflection is just about right. It's not a metallic glow, it's very beautiful glow with tiny sparkle in there. The only thing is the color itself. It's a double tone, it's more like light goldy undertone with the light pink paddle reflection. Myself, unless I do a themed makeup or more colored makeup, I don't really use this color based highlighter that much. And you can also use as a eye look top up, so you can apply on your eyelid. It's also very good. This time they also sent me a eyeshadow palette as well as a liquid eyeliner. Last time I already mentioned the dark brown color in my last favorites. If you haven't seen this one, I will link the video over here. If you're looking for a thin, easy to wing out, long-lasting liner, try Carslan. Eyeshadow palette. The packaging is very classic and standard. It has very, very good weight. Inside there are 9 colors in there. The pigmentation, especially the darker color, is medium to high. The powder itself is very good. It's like a creamy fine. It's very easy to be blended out. It doesn't cause cakiness. Even with those more colorful colors, you blending out easily on your eyelid. You don't see the patches at all. However, although there are multiple and good choices of colors, those colors are still fairly common. I can find similar palettes from L'Oreal, from Maybelline, for example. So again, back to what I said is, would you say this is not good palette? No, not at all. I think from the quality itself, even from the colors, it is a very good palette. But when you have so many similar choices and on the different price lines, will you necessarily really pick Carslan? You have your own choice, let's put it that way. Yeah, here are my constructive feedback. Carslan, if you ever seen this video, please don't take it wrong. I think we are definitely moving to a right direction based on the 2 new things that Carslan launched this year. From the packaging itself is much more, fashion is the wrong word, but the more catching current market expectations, if I'm using the words correctly. Because when you compare this sleek cover to this eyeshadow palette, you will find this is slightly more old school and this is more in trend. That's the word. So as always, I would love to hear your guys' feedback. If you ever used Carslan, this brand, what's your favorite product? Please do leave your comments down below. I would love to check it out. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you on my next video.